You might think that moving to a nursing home is the safest choice as you get older, but did you know that recent research shows something quite different? Studies reveal that 92% of adults express a desire to live at home throughout their older ages, and aging in place can bring a host of psychological and physical benefits. Have you ever wondered what it would really mean for your independence, your daily routines, and your sense of self if you had to make that decision? I'm here to share what the latest research tells us about your options, and you'll learn 3 key insights that could help you make the most informed choice for your future. Stay with me until the end. You might discover some encouraging alternatives you hadn't considered. As you think about your future, or perhaps help a loved one plan theirs, do you notice how often the conversation immediately jumps to nursing homes? Have you ever wondered why that seems to be the first option people consider? The truth is, an overwhelming 87% of older adults express a desire to remain in their own homes instead of moving to assisted living or nursing facilities. Are you surprised by that number? You're certainly not alone if staying in your familiar surroundings feels more appealing than institutional care. Let me share what current research tells us about how different living arrangements affect your energy, memory, mood, and overall well-being. Research has found numerous benefits to aging in place, including improved mental health, greater happiness, and lower mortality rates. Experts recommend understanding that a familiar environment and place can contribute to an older adult's sense of identity, can promote successful utilization of neighborhood services, and can help one remain socially connected. When you stay in your own home, you maintain those important connections to neighbors, routines, and the physical objects that represent your cherished memories. Studies show that over 80% of older adults feel safer in their homes than anywhere else. Is this something you've experienced? Do you feel that sense of security when you are in your own space? But here's what's important to understand. While aging in place is preferred by the vast majority of adults and can bring a host of psychological and physical benefits, older adults require community support in order to age in place safely and with dignity. Are you concerned about losing your independence if you stay at home? This is one of the most common worries I hear. You might think that staying home means struggling alone, but research shows the opposite can be true. Aging in place affords older people the benefit of reduced stress from staying in a familiar environment where they can get emotional support from family and friends. Have you checked your local resources lately? Your local area agency on aging, local and state offices on aging, or social services may have lists of services available in your community. The key is understanding that independence doesn't mean doing everything alone. It means having choices in how you receive the support you need. Could you see yourself exploring what's available in your area? Do you worry about staying safe at home as you age? This is completely understandable. You might think that nursing homes automatically mean better safety, but let's look at what the research reveals. Studies show that millions of healthcare-associated infections occur in long-term care facilities in the US each year, and aging in one's home can provide an alternative, therefore protecting older adults from healthcare-associated infections. Are you doing regular safety checks of your home? You can go through your home room by room to identify potential problems and safety issues, first correcting any immediate dangers, such as loose stair railings and poor lighting. Have you considered that simple modifications could make your home much safer? The exciting news is that wearable technology, such as health monitors and fall detection devices, is becoming more common in elderly care, allowing caregivers to track vital signs, detect emergencies, and offer real-time updates on a senior's health. Is this part of your daily routine yet? Is this something you've experienced? Worrying that staying home means becoming isolated? You might assume that nursing homes provide more social interaction, But research suggests this isn't necessarily the case. Receiving care at home allows seniors to stay in familiar surroundings, significantly enhancing their emotional well-being and reducing feelings of loneliness. Have you noticed how being in your own space affects your mood? Studies indicate that higher satisfaction with one's social network and neighborhood integration is directly correlated with decreased feelings of loneliness. Could you try connecting more with your neighbors or local community groups? If any of these points sound familiar to you, or if you're starting to see aging in place in a new light, let me know in the comments below. Share your thoughts. Are you someone who's been considering your options? Or are you helping a family member think through these decisions? Your experiences could help others in our community who are facing similar choices. Now, let me share some practical alternatives that research shows can support your choice to age in place safely and comfortably. Could you try exploring what's available in your area? Home care is more cost-effective than nursing facilities, where the average monthly cost can exceed $5,500. Would you consider looking into services like meal delivery programs such as Meals on Wheels, transportation services for medical appointments, or errand services for grocery shopping? Have you tried adding some of the new assistive technologies? Smart home technologies like voice-activated assistants and automated lighting are gaining popularity among seniors who wish to age in place. These systems make daily tasks easier and safer, helping you maintain independence while reducing the risk of accidents. Could you see yourself connecting with local support groups or volunteer programs? Some organizations have volunteers who regularly pay short visits to older adults, providing support, assistance, and companionship. You might also consider an adult daycare program, which can offer social activities, exercise, meals, and personal care during the day. Would you consider making your home more aging-friendly? The research shows that only 10% of American homes are currently aging-ready, but simple modifications like installing grab bars, improving lighting, or creating a bedroom and bathroom on the first floor can make a huge difference. Have you heard about programs like CAPABLE? This innovative program uses an interprofessional team, an occupational therapist, a registered nurse, and a handyman to help participants achieve goals they set. After completing the 5-month program, 75% of participants improved their performance of activities of daily living. Let's talk honestly about costs, because I know this is often a major concern. Are you worried about the financial aspect of your care choices? Research shows that home care can be a cost-effective alternative to other long-term care options. The median cost of an assisted living community can be as high as $54,000 annually, and a personal room in a nursing home can cost as much as $108,000. Have you looked into Medicare coverage? Medicare's reimbursement for home health services enhances the affordability of in-home care, making it a viable option for many families. Could you explore what financial assistance might be available to you? Do you value your personal routines and familiar surroundings? Research consistently shows that staying in your own home means you don't have to give up the small things that bring you joy. Your morning coffee routine, your garden, your neighborhood walks, or visits from grandchildren in the space where you've created memories together. Studies reveal that 40% of seniors said independence is the most important benefit of staying in their home. Is maintaining your sense of self and personal identity important to you? The Capable program I mentioned earlier found that symptoms of depression and the ability to perform daily tasks like shopping and managing medications improved when people received support to stay in their homes. Have you considered that staying home might actually support your mental and emotional well-being better than moving? The best time to think about how to age in place is before you need a lot of care, Are you someone who likes to plan ahead? Planning while you're still able gives you time to make important decisions and set up your home to meet your needs as you age. Could you start by having conversations with your family, friends, and potential caregivers about what support would be needed for you to stay in your home? Be realistic and plan to revisit the decision as your needs change over time. Have you talked with your healthcare provider about any conditions you might have, like diabetes or heart disease, and how they could affect your ability to care for yourself in the future? Your healthcare team can be a valuable resource in helping you plan. I want to be completely honest with you. There are times when institutional care might become necessary. If you develop severe dementia, have complex medical needs requiring 24-hour skilled nursing, or face safety issues that can't be managed at home even with support, other options might be better for your health and safety. But here's what's encouraging. By planning ahead and understanding all your options, you can make these decisions on your own terms, when and if the time comes. Does knowing you have choices feel empowering? One of the most important findings in the research is that successful aging in place requires community support. You don't have to do this alone, and you shouldn't have to. Are you connected with your local aging services? If you belong to a religious community, have you asked whether it offers services for older adults? Healthcare providers and social workers may also have suggestions for resources in your area. The research shows that when older adults have access to supportive services and know how to use them, aging in place becomes much more realistic and safe. Could you take the first step of simply learning what's available in your community? I know technology can feel overwhelming sometimes, but did you know that the COVID-19 pandemic accelerated the integration of telehealth and remote monitoring, making it possible for seniors to receive care from the comfort of their homes? Are you open to exploring how technology might support your independence? Telehealth has made a significant impact on home health care, particularly for seniors who may have mobility issues or chronic conditions. More than 3/4 of adults ages 50 and over now see the importance of high-speed internet. Remote health monitoring devices are revolutionizing how continuous care is delivered to seniors. Devices that track vital signs, such as heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels, allow healthcare providers to monitor patients in real time, identifying issues before they become emergencies. Could you see yourself trying some of these technologies? They're designed to help you maintain independence, not take it away. As we look ahead, it's encouraging to know that by 2030, it's projected that 1 in 5 Americans will be of retirement age, and the home care industry is responding to meet this growing demand. You're not alone in wanting to age in place. You're part of a majority who values independence and choice. The workforce demand for home health aides and personal care aides is expected to see 21% job growth from 2021 to 2031, creating around 711,700 jobs annually. This means more options and better services will likely be available as you age. If you're still with me, I want to encourage you to take action on what you've learned today. Like this video if it's given you some new perspectives on aging in place, and subscribe for more gentle, science-backed information about healthy aging. Most importantly, comment below with "Exploring my options" if you're ready to start looking into what resources might be available in your community. Let's support each other in making informed decisions about our futures. Remember, your choices matter, and positive change is possible at any age. Whether you're 55 and planning ahead, 75 and reassessing your options, or helping a loved one navigate these decisions, you have more control over your future than you might think. The research consistently shows that most people can successfully age in place with the right support and planning. You deserve to live your later years with dignity, independence, and joy. Whether that's in your current home a modified version of it, or in a supportive community that honors your autonomy. The key is having all the information you need to make the choice that's right for you. Not what's easiest for others, not what seems like the obvious path, but what aligns with your values, your needs, and your vision for your future. You've spent decades building a life, creating a home, and forming connections in your community. That foundation doesn't have to disappear because you're getting older. With planning, support, and the right resources, it can continue to be the place where you thrive. Take some time this week to explore one thing we discussed today, whether that's calling your local area agency on aging, talking with your family about your preferences, or simply walking through your home with fresh eyes to see what small changes might make it even more comfortable and safe for you. Your future is in your hands, and there are more options available to support your independence than ever before. You've got this, and you're not alone in this journey. Thank you for watching, and remember, feeling your best at every age starts with having the information you need to make confident choices about your care. I'll see you in the next video.